Last but certainly not least, we're going to talk about the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. Season 4 premiered this week, and everyone is talking about Monica. Newbie Monica, we found out, used to be Jen Shah's assistant. She claimed in episode 1 that Jen tried to lure her into her fraud scheme before Jen was arrested. She reveals that she was approached by Jen and asked, do you want to be rich? Do you want to make over $600,000 a year? All you have to do is XYZ. Monica called her friend in Secret Service and he told her, get away from Jen Shah. She's going to prison. She was arrested 2 months later. I mean, Monica ended up being a witness in Jen Shah's trial. How crazy is this casting decision? They literally got a witness in Jen's trial to be a housewife.
It's completely genius. And not only that, like I feel like it has brings like a Jen Shah presence again, kind of bringing that drama
Yes.
back in because she was very close to Jen and she would talk about her other cast members to Monica. And so it's really almost bringing in her voice of like, oh, she told me not so good things about Heather. Oh, she told me
Mhm.
this about Lisa and her husband. And so it's kind of bringing that like life back to the show that I think
Yeah.
with there was kind of there casting kind of decision needed to happen. It was kind of really dwindling down. So
Yeah.
I'm really excited about her as a witness to Jen Shah's trial, but also I think she's going to bring a lot of drama this season, as we saw kind of in the trailer. And I think she could be a possible iconic housewife in the making.
Wow, after one
I do.
episode, that's a
I
bold
have a good feeling.
claim. Yeah, well, she definitely is planting seeds that she's gonna be stirring the pot, saying things like, Jen told me all of these ladies' dark secrets. It is her first season. So a lot of times I feel like housewives have that pressure on them. You got to make a good
Mhm.
impression or you won't be asked back. I feel like overall, I really did enjoy the season premiere. Like I said, Monica was definitely the breakout star. I think that it's kind of sad to say that the next most interesting thing about the premiere was the return of Mary Cosby, who's not even a full-time, cast member, but even just seeing her face, Whitney seeing her for the first time, she's like, hi, Mary." I mean, I know that Mary is a very polarizing character, but what did you make of her comeback in season 4?
It's so funny when you were gearing up to Mary Cosby. I totally thought you were going to go straight to the bathtub with Meredith Marks because that was also a very big part of the season premiere.
Yes.
But Mary Cosby, yeah, she's just so outrageous. I don't even know what to say. You never know what's going to come out of her mouth. And I think
Truly.
she adds a little spice to the season. I think I needed some time away from her, but it's kind of a
Yeah.
breath of fresh air to bring her back. And I just love the outrageous kind of wild. You never know what's going to happen with them. What do you think?
Yeah. Yeah, I said that 95% of the time I don't know what Mary Cosby's talking about, but she makes for good TV and you can't deny it. I will say I'm super glad that she's not a full-time housewife. I think,
Agreed.
she is a good fit for a friend of, especially because she bailed on a reunion. I feel like that is a cardinal sin in the Bravo sphere. You
Mhm.
shouldn't be allowed to be a housewife if you bail on a reunion. But she fits good as a friend. We will get her in healthy doses. She'll say these bizarre things, but we won't have to sit and endure a whole season. Before we wrap up, do you have any final thoughts about Salt Lake City? What are you anticipating for this season? What are you looking forward to the most?
That's good. I'm very intrigued by this Lisa and her husband mysterious rumor they keep alluding to. I've Lisa's grown on me. I really didn't like her in the beginning, and she's just slowly. I'm a Lisa stan now, and it's almost the opposite has happened with Heather, where I really, really liked Heather, and then that's kind of gone downhill. So I'm interested to see kind of where I'm at the end of this season with the different people.
Mhm.
And can we just talk about how Mary Cosby doesn't know her son's married? Like that was really weird too. It's just it was a solid premiere and I am very
Yeah.
excited for the season.
Yeah, I am too. I have high hopes, but honestly, not too high because I don't want to be let down. Last season was a little bit of a dud. So, fingers crossed that we have a better season 4, but I've heard nothing but good things. Let us know what you think so far of season 4. I mean, I know we're only one episode in, but what did you think of the season premiere in the comment section below?